It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. Here's Tremont Smith with the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is first.
Oh shit, I want a nasty ass uni.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down, it's Williams again. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on third down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Third down, here's Williams. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
Throwing on first down, Nix. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Oh, you cooked. You cooked.
Play action with Nix. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Third and long for him here. Completed to Sutton. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You going Sutton, watch Sutton.
4th on 4th, Nix. Escapes the pocket.
Fuck.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And he gets him around 6 there. Sent down by Cody Barton. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Staying with Walker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got third down well inside field goal range. From the gun, Smith. Chased out to his right. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Connects with Fant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Shotgun snap to Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They give up the gut to Walker. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the second. Kevin Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The gun, it's Nix. On the move, headed right. Pass taken in by Sutton. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. And it's the Broncos with a 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Brown. And he makes the half go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Mims. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Trying again following the sack. Got Williams, and it's complete. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That's incomplete left side.
Their offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
Nix off the play action. Cut by Sutton. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Nix with it on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. 3rd and long for Nix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He puts everything behind this one. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Seattle! I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird? Ooh. In the three-point shooting contest of the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know. But what?
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. Escapes out to the left. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm hella selling, bro.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
I got lock in check.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
What's up with these corners,
Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line.
shows.
All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
See, I'm down, I'm not saying shit. This is crazy, Chad.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down this. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off. Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Denver. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point.
That nigga Lil Jordan was going hopeful.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Toss play. This is Walker. And they had that one contained right at the line. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Mims with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He put everything he had into this one. And that's incomplete. He had the touchdown, but just couldn't finish off the catch, and a potential 6 points comes off the board. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to Sutton. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks will have the football shy of the 20-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. First and 10 now from the 30. Now an inside give to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Walker on 2nd. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Smith. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw.
Y'all niggas trying, guys.
It's a Seattle touchdown. Ooh, baby, bro. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Bears gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
How that nigga, bro?
They get him
This
yet
nigga
again.
Mims, bro.
Rick Woolen
Can I
with the
catch no
INT.
speed? Nothing like that, bro.
And the Seahawks take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and
I
a
need
lengthy
some
return.
receivers, bro.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
He puts some juice on a deep.
That shit crazy.
Inside the 20.
Bro, these corners,
Scoring
bro.
will never end. It's another.
These corners are shit, bro. Shitty ass corners, bro. Yeah, I'll be back, bro. I'm fucking hungry.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. One thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. People they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody wanna doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone, and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you could never survive her. Streets got a code on, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant. Sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah.
Hey, yo, y'all gotta comment, bro. Like, when y'all pull up, just comment. So I know y'all here type shit, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna see the comments right now. I'm about to see my chat. Shit. Oh, shit, fun as fuck. You know, really nice to see y'all come join, bro. I appreciate the like. Y'all gotta comment, bro, so I know. Y'all don't comment, bro. I just wanna know who's in here type shit. Saying one person's in there, I appreciate it, bro. Okay. No one's in there and they just keep playing, bro. I gotta stream and shit, bro. Y'all gotta pull up, bro. I couldn't do these giveaways and all, man. Trying to pull up. So I just drop a videos. Type shit.